It's the final round of the Super Rugby regular season, and the Chiefs have one last chance to get themselves a home preliminary final match. Although to do that, they need a big win over the top place Hurricanes side. A tough ask. Can they manage it? We will find out over the next 80 minutes. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the 2015 Super Rugby season, following the fortunes of the Hurricanes. Now the Chiefs at home for this one in a match that they need to win by a huge amount. 37 points is a massive ask against any side, let alone the top place Hurricane side, who have only lost a handful of matches this season. They're tough to beat. No one has beaten them by this margin all year long, so something for the Chiefs to do here is almost impossible, but they have to try it out here if they're going to be back here at home for the preliminary final. Other than that, they will be on the road, probably against the Highlanders for next weekend. Now the team, big news for the Chiefs coming into this match. Sonny Bill Williams, he's back at inside centre. James Lowe also returns to the left wing, and the team here for the Chiefs that they will rely heavily on the big names. Another one to come back is Retallick. Huge to see him back in the second row here for the Chiefs. He's a key man, along with Williams in the back line. Bryce Heem's been in fantastic form recently, and they all need to combine here and hope the Hurricanes have a horrible day if they're going to get anything from this match, let alone a massive win. The Hurricanes sit top of the table and they're sitting pretty. They've already secured themselves a weekend off next week, so they will be happy and they will be knowing that they've got a rest coming up as well. But don't get that thought for a second in your mind that they will want to lose this match. No way at all. They'll be doing everything in their power to make sure the Chiefs go into their next match, their preliminary final, which they have secured, in a losing mood. So all to play for here for the Hurricanes. They want to go into a week's break in a good mood, and they'll have to put in a good display here against the Chiefs side that will be determined to get the result. Another change is here for the Hurricanes as well, I should say, is Bowden Barrett missing once again. A slight niggle. They have rested him straight out of this team for the Hurricanes. Marshall comes back into 10. Milner Scudder's back to fullback with Corey Jane returning on the right wing. Lilo again starts at inside centre with Smith. Also in the back row, Shields, Gibbons and Vito will be the back three. Abbott goes back to the second row again, but it is the front row that is consistent and strong. Goods, Coles and Franks, a very good forward pack for the Hurricanes. This is going to be a cracker of a derby match. Let's get down to the action. Hurricanes, Chiefs, Super Rugby final round. So halfway we go. James Marshall, he'll be doing the kicking duties at the moment here for the Hurricanes. A wind at their back for the first half, as well as we will get this final round match of Super Rugby in 2015 underway. Chiefs secure the ball at the back for Tom Marshall. Chiefs looking to find their way out of the 22. Hurricanes looking to slow them down. Retallick gets his first taste of the ball, and his turnover from Smith is a big chance. It's out wide for Savia, and there's the first try. Oh, it's too easy for Julian Savia. Turnover in the ruck, and then an easy pop over the top, and a try to the Hurricanes already. Big hit, Conrad Smith up against Retallick. Took the tackle over the head of him and went, and try time Savia. Wow, this is a great start. Just what they would have wanted, the Hurricanes. The Chiefs, they could not let them get that big head of steam up. They couldn't give them that advantage, that confidence that they needed to get off to a good start. Instead, it is the Hurricanes who have pulled it out of the bag, and they will be taking this lead first off with the first phase of ball that they've had. What a start for the Hurricanes, and they know where their danger men are as well. Here's Marshall. Starts at far right, hoping it will come back, but it doesn't. Well, a dismal kick, but a simple try and 5 points on the board for the Hurricanes. The Chiefs still nil. 6 minutes only gone in this first half. The Chiefs made things even more difficult for themselves now, requiring over 40 points and keeping a clean sheet if they're going to get this result. The ball is bouncing around everywhere. It's picked up from the Chiefs, and away goes Leach, giving the ball nicely to Clinton McDonald. It's here now for the Chiefs. 10 out from the line, intercepted, and a throw ball back out. Leach gets it back. McKenzie's thrown it away, and it will be Sevilla who will try to force the way out, but tackled from Sonny Bill Williams. In goal, they will have the 22 dropout. Well, McKenzie trying something a little bit different there. Here's a big punt dropout, I should say, from Marshall. It's rolling end on end. It's picked up from Lowe, and James Lowe gives it away. Beautiful pass and offload to Mefuna, keeping it alive here. The Chiefs of Wainatai. Good ball out to Heem. Heem's away from Franks. Franks coming across. Plenty of defenders. Vito picks it up. Marshall, big pass over the top for Smith. And Conrad Smith goes to ground. Plenty of black jerseys for the Chiefs now. Messam. Infield he goes to Puliasi Manu. Just outside their 22, James Lowe goes to a bit of a run. He gives it to Lilo. And we have intercept city going on. The ball falls free. And Reg Goods falls on it for the Hurricanes. Now they look to the right. Big pass over for Conrad Smith. Looking to step around James Lowe. A very good tackle. Takes him to ground. Still there, Abbott. He'll have a bit of a run. This is beautiful. He's found Corey Jane, who sweeps inside and outside. Oh, what a run from Corey Jane. Desperate tackle in the end from Ngatai. Lilo. Big pass in the tackle to Smith. Again, there's numbers out here. It's good. 3-on-1. Savia against McKenzie. And the big fan just about gets them over. Desperate tackle from the Chiefs. Hurricanes on the attack. Vito running from depth. Conrad Smith steps inside. Is he going to go? Oh, he's just short. Just short of the line. Now here's another go from Gibbons. Franks. Piranara. Over it goes for Savia, number 2. Julian Savia is in fine form with some simple finishes here. Didn't need to do much, just had a little step on the inside, and it was good by Savia with the finish, that close to the line, hard to stop. Here's Piranara, not the best ball, but he forced him off his wing, and that created a space for Savia. Oh, I think Conrad Smith was on the line there as well. Well, that was very close, but they freed it out beautifully, and a good finish. Look at that. Savia's got 2. He's looking good. The Hurricanes extend their lead. They double their lead, in fact. It is 10-0. Kick to come, though, of course. Once again, it's Marshall. The two brothers against each other for the second time this season. This time, James Marshall gets it on the line and nails the extra 2. It's 12-0. The Hurricanes over the Chiefs. Marty McKenzie back to halfway. And he'll pop this one left side. More space out here, but the ball's very close to the touchline. But Lowe, James Lowe flies high. Weber. Oh, Manu's hammered. Puliasi Manu gets a big head rock him back. Weber, again, Weber's caught this time and he goes backwards. Big defense from the Hurricanes and they'll turn this ball over. They've got it for goods. He goes up to Lilo. Now Lilo's through as he straightens up. Smith, not the best pass and Franks can't get to it. It's fallen to the Chiefs. As the Hurricanes try to rescue it, Chiefs come back and just about force it back on their side. They do, yes, here's Heem. Infield it goes for Messam. Wow, I've seen some huge runs from flankers lately. There's another one to the list. Now they go left side. McKenzie looking to run the cutter. Beautiful run. Oh, that was exceptionally done from McKenzie, but knocked on from Leach. Now the ball will go back. Take him back as well. Piranara goes to Marshall. Can't kick this out on the full, so he looks for open space. Gets it away from Tom Marshall. The two brothers in a battle here. Miss at the back from Tom Marshall. Now here's Veach. Leach taken down and by Jane, and Jane turns it over. Dane Cole's big ball. Here's Julian Sylvia. Quick hands, finds Smith. And Smith's taken another good tackle. The Chiefs coming back well here. They might get the ball back too, and they do. Webber to McKenzie, knocked on. And again, Savia picks it up. Just one Savia on the pitch today. Artie Savia on the bench. Half-time goes. It's 12-0. Abbott away to Jane, and Corey Jane's in. He goes straight between post and player. Too easy, Corey Jane. Too much speed, too much pace. And he's through acceleration. Beautiful work. Hurricanes get the third. Here's the breakdown where Savia got the turnover. There's Vito, Abbott, and there's the acceleration. Away went from Tommy Afuna. Across comes Tom Marshall, but he can't stop him. Corey Jane finally getting a return to form here for the Hurricanes. There it was, beautiful speed. Boy, he hit that like a penny, straight off the mark. Corey Jane back in the try scorers. That'll make New Zealand rugby fans very happy. Here's James Marshall, having quite the rivalry match here with his brother Tom for the Chiefs. Half-time is sung already, so this will be the final act. And a successful conversion right out in front. It's 19-0 Hurricanes, destroying the Chiefs at the moment here. Easy job doing for the top place side. Well, 19-0 tells you one thing, and that is that the Hurricanes are absolutely dominating this match. Here's some stats to back that up. 66% possession and 72% territory is enough to tell me that exactly. 5+ phases. How many times have we seen this from the Hurricanes? I'll tell you one thing, not too many at all. Handling errors 8-4. Both sides having a lot of errors throughout their hands. Line breaks, this one surprises me here, 3-2 only. So only 5 for the match, and the Chiefs have picked up 2 of them, which means they're getting chances, they're just not converting. There's opportunities out there for both these sides. The Hurricanes have taken 3 of them already, resulting from just 3 line breaks as well, which is a phenomenal conversion rate. Can they hold this up? The Chiefs, their hopes of a home preliminary final match are completely out the window. They have no choice now but to go away for their preliminary match. The Hurricanes are going to carry on their merry way. They'll look to win this match comfortably. The Chiefs, well, they can only hope a big second half comeback in front of their home fans. We'll find out how that goes in the second 40 minutes coming right up. Marty McKenzie will kick things off here. His brother Damien on the bench for tonight's match. The second 40 minutes is underway. The final time in this season, regular season at least, we'll see these two sides. Here's Thrush, Savia just about busting away. Good desperate tackle as here's Perinara away to Marshall. Didn't really want to look to kick that. Corey Jane will look to do the duties instead. He gets a nice one away. Away it goes between Lowe and Marshall. And it's eventually picked up from Marshall. Goes back to Lowe. That's a beautiful pass. He's just about gone all the way. He finds Messam in support. It's there for Ngatai. And finally the Hurricanes break it down. The Chiefs looking good though on attack to get their first points. Big pass from Vaipulu, chipped over the head from Sunnyville Williams. Milner Scudder finds the ball and is intercepted from McKenzie. And a big run, Vaipulu. Just about goes all the way in. Quinton McDonald, just a metre or 2 out. Here's Vaipulu again, having another go. Finds support, Tommy Afuna. There's the big man, getting a big try. Well, the Chiefs needed that more than anything right now. Big Ben Tommy Afuna. Watch this work here from Vaipulu. You can credit him with the try assist twice. He did big runs like that. He should have scored the try himself. He runs straight over the top of the Hurricanes defence, and then he offloaded. There's his first run. Over the top he went of Lilo, not to mention a couple of others. Now he has another go. Who's there? Who's there? Shields! Get out of the way, he says. What a display from Vaipulu. And he finds his big man on his left side as Ben Tameafuna. What a try for the Chiefs. One of their best pieces of play already in this match, no question. It's 19-5. Here's Marnie McKenzie. Oh, that's dreadful. Sweeps it away to the right-hand side. It's not going to come back for him at all. It's 19-5. And it needed a perfect kicking display from McKenzie and co if they're going to keep the hopes alive. Still plenty of time to go on this one. Of course, the Chiefs have the breeze at their backs now as James Marshall kicks things back underway. Dead kick going into the 22, and it's there for Ngatai, who's eventually dragged down from Perenara. The Hurricanes dedicating numbers, and they'll turn this over again. Here's Goods. Away for Lilo. Straightens and steps. Beautiful work from Lilo. How good is that step off his right foot? He loses the ball down on the tackle. And here's Vaipulu finding Sonny Bill Williams. And he hits straight down the middle. What an absolute thumper here from Sonny Bill Williams. Milner Scudder's back. And all good tackle under him, Milner Scudder. Goods is involved. But McKenzie takes him down. Chiefs getting numbers to the breakdown. And Chiefs turning the ball over. Weber. Sonny Bill Williams offloads to the tackle. No surprise there. Weber again. Nearly through. Vaipulu gives it to Puliasi. Manu, what a run from the veteran loose head prop. Here's Rutalican. Simons finding support out wide. It's Leach going for Heem. What a pass. Back and field from Heem. He's got Ngatai, who's still running. Leach again involved. Still inside the 22. Another try here for the Chiefs would be massive. But they've lost the ball. And Coles will go back to Conrad Smith, who was looking for touch but has come off the side of the boot. Skewed straight down the centre of the park. Now, here's the Chiefs running. Offloading. Messam. Tameafuna. Big run from him. He goes straight over the top of Shields again. And Perenara all picked the ball up and was met heavily by Vaipulu, who absolutely drilled him to the deck. Chiefs ball once again. They've got it back. McKenzie running straight through. Goods takes him down and he might turn it over again. Look at this, all over him is Gibbons. Might get it back. Gibbons is absolutely yanking of that ball. He does get it back. Vito away for Franks. Offloading nicely to Jane. Jane puts the burners on. Now he's got a support from Conrad Smith. He's absolutely isolated here. No one involved for him at all. Now the support comes and they'll get the ball back. Here's Perenara. Away from Marshall. Oh, he's knocked it on. There was a massive gaping hole. And he's gone running through it before he's collected the ball. Well, you saw that gap just create the space as he got the ball. And he just could not keep his marbles together there. A massive chance has gone begging for the Hurricanes. Now the Chiefs, with 10 to go, look to fight back, but the Hurricanes, the forward pack, gets a bit of a roll on here. They'll turn this ball over. Victor Vito runs away from the chase. Marshall offloading to Conrad Smith. He gets a beautiful ball to Lilo. Lilo running through, puts in the grubber, centralising midfield he goes, and Ngatai picks it up. Still plenty of yellow jerseys here. It could be another one for the Canes. They do get it back. Sylvia's completely open. Up against the fullback Tom Marshall. Great tackle. He's really been put under the pump back there, but he's responded here for the Chiefs. Sonny Bill Williams, now he's through the middle. Streaking upfield was Sonny Bill. Chiefs look to hold on to the ball, and amazingly they do. Weber goes short to McKenzie. He's easily taken down in a big tackle. Messamo, the first real bad tackle we've seen tonight. And it's from Jeremy Thrush. An absolute punishing hit, but they cannot kick this out here, the Chiefs. They'll have to tap, and that's exactly what they do. They go to Rutalic. Quinton McDonald, a hooker with speed just like Coles, and look at this, the two second rowers, Thrush and Retallick, going hammer and tong at each other, a big running race. That Thrush has just won in the end, and a turnover as well. Coles, quick hands, finds Lilo, Sonny Bill chasing him, is Savia, Julian Savia, gets rid of one, oh the Sonny Bill chase, Piranha the Franks, he's got the ball on the ground, Coles, Dane Coles, through the middle, oh what a tackle! Dane Coles has been absolutely flattened as the Chiefs look to break out. Bryce Hing finds some space. He gets up to the fullback, Milner Scudder, who takes him down. Still here for the Chiefs. There's no fullback in here at all for the Hurricanes.
Release.
As Bryce Hing looks to, James Lowe looks to inject himself.
Advantage.
Mess him. Advantage Chiefs. As here goes Vaipulu again. Boy, he's been good tonight, has Vaipulu. Chiefs though lose the ball and the Hurricanes have it back, and it's Goods. Here's Goods. Straight through the middle he goes. Oh, look out, Marshall. You've been bulldozed, son. Absolute cruncher. Tom Marshall has really bit the dust on that one, but the Chiefs get it back. And now they come wide. Heen back in for Messam. And plenty of obstructions in the way for that run.
Release.
Still don't know who's going to come up with this ball. It's the Chiefs who are trying to get it out there. Now it comes back on their side. Weber keeps it tight. And once again, Vaipulu. Contract that man's name because he is good. Heen. Back to Retallick, who fights his way through the tackle of Shields, who's been in the wars himself. Here's Weber. Going to Heen again, and Bryce Heen finds McDonald, and Quinton McDonald gets a fan working, has the support and Messam, and over halfway the Chiefs go. Well, this game is over as a contest. The Chiefs season, they've resorted now to preparing for an away preliminary final match, but they're not giving up without fight here in these final dying minutes. When it goes for Lowe, and James Lowe is met with a big tackle from Nehe Milner-Scudder. This game just will not give up, and neither will the Chiefs, as now they look wide again. McKenzie, over the top he goes. His numbers and speed and pace for Sonny Bill Williams, but he's in touch. And the Hurricanes celebrate yet another victory in this regular season. They can rest well for the next week, knowing that their place in the semi-final is secure. The Chiefs, well, it's on the bus and down to face the Highlanders for their next match, preliminary playoff match, where they could book a place in the semi-finals, possibly to meet these mugs again, the Chiefs and the Hurricanes. What a match that was between these two sides. That ending play, well, it just personified what this game was all about, really. 19-5. That was only had an addition of the Tamiafuna try from the halftime score. It was 19-0, if my memory serves me right, at halftime. The Chiefs played so much better in that second half. If they could have done that for the full 80, well, we could have had a match on our hands. But as it turns out, the Hurricanes, with two simple finishes for Julian Savia, really putting this game beyond doubt before it even got underway. Corey James scored a great try that you really can't blame the defence for. He was just too fast through the middle. But Savia's tries, two of them were too simple, too easy, and just a poor defensive line from the Chiefs. Marshall got 2 from 3 kicks. The try scorers again, Savia with 2, Jane with 1. Tamiafuna got the 1. A great try too for the Chiefs. Should have scored more in the second half, but just could not put the finishing touches on the plays. Here are the full-time stats, and wow, it wasn't very even at half-time, but the Chiefs pulled it right back to almost 50-50 in both categories. The high tackle, the 5+ phase, it featured a great match, but what did more than anything was the line breaks. Look at that, 8 each. That is a massive amount of line breaks to only see 4 tries. What a game between these two rivals of the New Zealand Conference. Handling errors 12-4. The Chiefs were perfect in the second half, making no mistakes. But that tackle count, wow, that is a massive amount of tackles. Over, what is that? 130 tackles plus a massive amount of tackles in this match. That has to be one of the most tackle matches I have seen in all my time calling these matches. But that is the regular season done and dusted for the Hurricanes. Of course, they will have next weekend off, but do not fear, rugby fans. I will have full coverage coming to you of the 2 preliminary playoff matches. The Chiefs and the Highlanders look to be one of the 2. The Brumbies could be involved with the Stormers or possibly the Waratahs, depending on results. We'll see how that goes, but that will be next weekend. Thank you for tuning in and watching. I'll see you for the preliminary playoff matches. Until then, have a good weekend, enjoy your rugby, and I'll see you next time. Take care.